Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of Dragon Quest Builders 1. I've been having a really good time with it this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new here, also welcome. Hope you like the video.
Hi guys, welcome to the stream. It looks like I got a little something there. Okay. So today was day 2 of Dragon's Quest Builders 1. We're gonna go ahead and get started then. Pippa says, "Hooray! You've made me a room of my very own. Thank you, Ever." Ken Elms spends the whole night plodding around the city, and LaRouche keeps screaming in his sleep. And Rollo snores so loudly I'm scared the walls will collapse. I can't concentrate at all on my super secret project. Huh? What's my super secret project? Hee hee hee. That's a super secret, silly. But don't worry, I'll tell you when it's ready. Oh, and it would be really great if you could write my name on the side of my room. Thank you. Pippa says, "Oh, Ever, thanks for making a room just for me. Now that I finally have my own space, I've been able to finish my super secret project. This whole time, I've been making new clothes for everyone. I gave Rollo his outfit first to see how it looked on him. But he wouldn't try it on. He said he couldn't possibly get changed in front of everyone else. So, Ever, I was wondering if you could build a room where we could all change into our new outfits. It would need to have a couple of stone stools for us to sit on and something to keep all the clothes in. Do you think you can invent something for storing clothes, Ever?" Oh, we're gonna make a dressing room. I'm just gonna make my bed right there. A dressing room. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably just gonna put it right here. Oh, somebody's building something. I'm like, what now? Oh no. I'm back. I guess I'm not gonna have camera. Lovely. Yesterday it froze, so that kind of makes sense that it's going to act like crap today. Oh well, we can just sit and talk a little bit while I'm playing the game, and let's see what else we need to build here. Okay, so we got the armor. I'm gonna build some of these, and I'm gonna put some torches up around the place. Okay, okay. Give me a second. Alright, let's see over here. That works. What? Alright, let me see something here. Let's see what kind of food we got. Oh. It's getting nighttime. Alright, well, my bed's over here anyway. I'm gonna sleep in the cooking room. Okay. So I've got 11 sconces left. I don't really need anything else at the moment. I think I'll put one here. Alright, let's see here. And I got 9 more sconces. Alright. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. You know, I guess I could put my face on the... Haha, yeah. Is it gonna work now for some reason? I'm just gonna... I mean, it works, right? There. Oh no. I'm still desperate to get my camera on. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. I might have to get a new camera. I might have to get a Logitech camera or something like that. There we go. I'm actually gonna... Nope. There we go. And then I'm gonna put the door there. Hmm. Okay. So that works for that. Now I can do something over here, too. Rolo says, have you made any progress in finding out how to build that stone stockade? Alright. Stone stockade it is. I say I needed 3 of those. Oh, okay, just 2. Pippa says, wow, what a lovely dressing room. Thank you so much, Ever. Rolo and LaRouche and Kanom haven't changed their clothes once since they got here. Ew. Whether they're nearby, the smell's so bad I think I might faint. But now they can change into the clothes I made, and I can finally take out the earth I shoved up my nose to block the smell. Thanks again, Ever. By the way, I made a lovely new dress for myself, too. I'll change into it right away. Fried egg. Woo! Woohoo! I feel so special I'm on your PC. Put your clothes on, man. Nice outfit, dude. What's Pippa gonna wear? Aw, she looks adorable. I'm gonna give her the other stole because I don't know what to do with it. Okay. So our town's looking pretty great so far. Let me see if I can find a quest. Hmm. Why is my attack minus 15? What do you want? Have you beaten the monster with a special attack yet? Oh, this is a monster. I need to know what he said again. The monster I'm talking about should be just through the blue teleportal, just at the foot of the Great Stone Mountains. Once you've beaten that beast, come back and let me know, and we can try to work out a copy of the special move together. Well, I'll tell you what, it's getting close to bedtime, so I think that I might make... Oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna sleep. In the men's room. Oh well. Put away those, put away those. And put away those. It's a beautiful day. Is that it over there? Come on up. All right, don't come up. Hmm. Can I swim over there? Nope. She can't swim. Well, how do I get over there then? Oh, it's this way anyway. Gotta get lots of stone. Oh, I see some stone around here I gotta grab real quick. Give me your loot. I am reminded of the magnet ring from Stardew Valley at the moment because I gotta walk over and collect everything. Let's get this one here. Let's get this one here too. I wonder if I'm gonna get a boat. I need a boat and I need it fast and at least I don't have to feed the other villagers, you know? Okay, I'm gonna need a healing pot now. My bad. Ah! Woo! I don't see any way to get back. Whee! Where's... There we go. Kingdom says, Ever, you're back and you beat that special monster, didn't you? It's written all over your face. So, you're saying that it built up its energy, then spun around really fast? Alright then, let's give it a try. First, you build up your energy, and then... release. Whew. There's your new technique, Ever. Now you give it a shot. Spinning slice. Brilliant! It looks like you've got the hang of it already. I reckon this skill will come handy for gathering a lot of materials at once, too. You've just got to store up your energy, then release it. That's how you unleash a special attack. Oh, yay, I got healing cream. Time to sleep. Hmm. All right, let's see what else we got. We got to build that stone stockade, too. Okay. So we got flagstone. Let me see if there's anything I can build with it. Huh. Let's build an inn over here. Got it down pat now. Need another door. Maybe I'll do a saloon door. Over here and plant some trees. Yay, level 3 base. Oh, get out of here. Need some blue go. All right, so we got that done today. There's a nice inn. Someone can sleep in there. All right. The next day. It should be a. All right. I should go there so I can make more. All right. Let's go see what we need to do here. It looks like I need to go into the portal. More rocks. There's a baddie. Oh, I got some cloth. Woohoo. There's also some over here. Burr. Oi, human, what are you doing here? We're the Hamilton Heights Neighborhood Watch, and we should be out there right now watching the neighborhood. Skeletons keep picking on us, so now we're hiding in here. It's so unfair. We're officially in the Dragon Lord's forces now, but they're still horrible to us. Please don't tell the skeletons we're in here, or Club Arena for that matter. Oh my. Look, there's a house. There's a message written on an old tattered scrap of paper. I know not how, but I somehow escaped the accursed castle that lies beyond these mountains. Words cannot express the horrors housed within that grim fortress. 'Twas naught but a den of vice and villainy. We of Cantland thought the bastion our last hope, and yet 'twas the hope that killed us. Whatsoever may become of me, I beg of thee who readest this message, stay well away if they value the life. It looks like it was written a long time ago. Well, sadly, we're going that way. More so excitingly. So do I have to climb the mountain? There has to be an easier way. Ah. Looks like I needed a room after all. I didn't think I did. Can only build the most basic stuff at that thing. Hello, human. Honestly, would you look at that beautiful garden you got there? Ticks me right off. It really does. Me and him are competing to be head gardener of Hamilton Heights. But at this rate, I don't stand a chance. Claubrina sent us a challenge to put together a garden, and he's already finished. Could you help me out, human? I've tried bashing them and whacking them and giving them good clobber, but the plants just won't stay in one piece. He must have some secret way of picking them up and putting them down again without falling apart. If you can figure out a secret, then help me make my garden look just like this. Hello, human. What do you think of my garden? I've heard right about you from Calbarina. You're the builder. The one with the power to build new things. Bet you could throw together something like this before I could even blink. Of course, if you want to be a gardener, you're going to need a shovel first. You can use a shovel to dig up flowers and plants without breaking them apart. Then you plonk them on the ground, stick a fence around them, and bam, you're done. Of course, none of this helps you if you don't know how to make a shovel. It's already nighttime again? I see the castle now. That was useful. Okay, so go over this way. Wait. This must be the castle. Well, I'll tell you what. I have failed. I have failed. I have failed so terribly. Words faileth me in expressing how terribly I've failed. Why, thou canst see me. I was once a knight of Cantland charged with defending these lands from the ceaseless advances of Dragonlord's armies. And yet, mere moments before I could complete the stockade that might have saved this castle, his forces fell upon us. My failure haunteth me to this day. Ah, but if thou canst see me, all is not lost. I can pass on the secret of my invention to thee. Here, friend, take the stone wall blocks and spike traps, and complete the stone blockade upon which we stand. It's done. The stone stockade is complete. Now we have naught to fear from the Dragonlord's minions. Go, friend, lure these 3 hammer-wielding fiends under our trap and return to my side to see the stockade to its terrible work. Ah, that went wonderfully well. While the monsters strike in vain at the hard stone wall, they soon fall to the sharp spikes beneath their feet. A cunning trap, dost thou not agree? Beg pardon, to whom doth the castle behind us belong? That building is no mere castle, but a bastion that did protect our people from the monsters. After the fall of Cantland, the men and women of the city fled to this place and built this fortress as a final refuge. They did barricade themselves inside in a bid to escape the monster's onslaught. However, it was not long before an even greater enemy emerged from within the bastion itself. Ah, but forgive my ramblings. Some tales are better left untold. Shouldst thou seek a blueprint for this stone stockade, I bid thee speak with Ranulph within the castle. I thank thee, kind stranger, for thine aid. Now that my plans are complete, I can finally rest in peace. Oh. Well, I will tell you what. It is nighttime. So I'm gonna head back. I'll have to hunt some chimeras. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Oh, I must need an oven to build bread. There's a couple more Chimera wings. Couple more healing creams. Will this build bread? No. All right. We Good to hear. I'm glad to have you. As they are, little ones are always love their parents, especially their mummies. Gonna run around and try to farm some condors just so that way I have lots of those. What the? A slime block? I have to get to the castle though. Come get me. I'm actually going to build a small hut by the castle This should do. Oh, I ran out of blocks. Okay, so I need one sconce, a door. Okay. Be nice to find a crafter's bench. Okay, this castle's not ridden with enemies. Well, well, well. So thou canst see me, hm? 'Twould seem thou art no ordinary woman. I am Ranulph, erstwhile mayor of the city of Cantlin, but that was hundreds of years ago. Now I am a ghost. Woo! Ah, so thou art the builder of whom Cantlin Chronicle spoke. Well, builder, what business hast thou in these ruin halls? The people who once dwelt here did bring destruction upon their heads. Thou wilt find naught here but grief and sorrow. I see. Thou comest in search of this stone stockade. Tell me, builder, why dost thou build a city? Why dost thou build it all? Ever, come with me. There is something I wish to show thee. I shall await thee atop the roof of this castle, but be warned, the staircases have long fallen into ruin. They might need to build your own way there. The book is titled A Passage to Tanagel, Volume 1. Would you like to read it? Nah. It's a note. Managed to make off with the book that Explorer Grayness was writing. I harbor no doubt they speak of the treason against us. We should never let him escape. Oh, there's a building. Nice. Let me run over here and make myself a place to build before it's time for bed. Now I can build myself a bed. Alright, so now we need to find our way to the top of the stairs. I see the end start. Oh, I don't really have an abundance of... I'm gonna have to get some blocks. That should be enough. Let's go ahead. A little jail cell? No, this is a way to get up. Okay, that's the way to get up. Oh no! I got a pretty bed. I'm gonna make my room when I go back. Yay. Get some ladder. Get some pitch tiling. Okay, so that's just another way up. Well met once more, young builder. Now look upon the lands thou seest before thee. Look upon the sky and the black and brooding clouds that shroud this world. Once this world was blindingly beautiful. Its people lived beautiful lives in beautiful cities that they built with their own hands. Now all has been lost. Mankind lies bereft of all hope, powerlessly awaiting their inevitable end. Ever, if thou art truly the builder, thou must needs drive the darkness from the sky and bring back beauty to this land. Well mightest thou quail at the having such a weighty responsibility thrust upon thee unbidden. But know this, thy companions are in dire need, and the power to save them is thine and thine alone. Dwell not on thy duty to rebuild this ruined world, think only of aiding those around thee. By each small act of kindness, thou shalt draw ever closer to thine eventual aim, just as block by block thou build thy city. 'Twould seem my prolonged repose has not dulled my irrational skills. Come, ever, open that chest. Within it thou shalt find what thou seekest. Fare thee well, young builder. I look forward to seeing thy brave new world thou wilt usher forth. It's just a structure. Oh, sugar. Well, that calls for some salad. And a bunch of ointment. I guess you can't get that. Alright. We got a few more condor leaves. Let's go ahead and use one of these. Taking my materials. Taking this too. That'll be my... Oh, they're sleeping. There's a bed. Rollo says, "Ah, Ever, you return, and with information about the stone stockade, no doubt. Quickly, quickly, let me see what you found." Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I say, Ever, something looks rather different about you today. You seem focused somehow, as if a great weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Just my imagination. Your face is just as dopey as it's always been. But anyway, well done, lass. All that's left now is to decipher these ancient papers. Oh, I got 3 stone. Lovely. All right then, Ever. I've been poring over those papers you brought me, the ones concerning the stone stockade, and I finally deciphered them. Judging from these documents, you're going to need plenty of stone wall blocks and spike traps. You'll need a blueprint to get it looking just right, of course, but you can leave that to me. Your job, Ever, is to work out how to build a stone wall and spike traps. Once you've figured out the recipes, you just have to lay everything out to match the blueprint I gave you. Don't go thinking you know better, girl. As for its location, I think we should build it to the west side of town. The monsters always seem to attack from that direction. Hup, 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 hup. Hoi! Ya! Hup! Ha! Woo! Ho ho! And here's your blueprint, Ever. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Spike trap. I have to go back to the castle and get more ladder. I'll just sleep there. All right. Now I gotta build the stone stockade, and I think it's in here. That's not it. All right, now I need to make a bunch of stone. Probably in the smelter. I need 16 of those. Okay, I need to go find some copper. Yeah, copper and coal. Gotta eat up. And I think I'll just get a fresh day tomorrow. All right, let me see. I think it's copper and coal. Copper, coal, and stone. And so I need 36 stone. No. I need more stone coal. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit. I do have most of the stone, which is nice. I would like to know how much I'm collecting, so I'm going to... What are those? Pumice pieces. There we go. Okay, so we need a lot more copper. And we could use more stone if we find it along the way. You see all that copper right above me? Like, really? There's an old musty notebook here. Praise be to the goddess! 'Tis surely her blessing that I might find such a bounty of coal and copper in the depths of this dark, dark cave. But however I hard to strike it, whether with my slipper stick or open club, these minerals refuse to be dislodged. Oh, that I had a stronger weapon to bear. The things I could make with such fine materials. I harbor no doubt that minerals like coal and copper are key to mankind's advancement. If only I'd hammer. How do I get up there for the copper? Alright. Let's get some rest. And start building! I don't know how many I'm supposed to have here, but we'll find out. Okay, 45 is good. Alright, time to build. Yippee! I completed the stockade blueprint. Alright. Take those blocks. I guess I collected quite a bit. Now he's gonna say that there's a monster coming. Rolo says, "By my elegant elbows, ever. You completed the stone stockade. Those monsters will be in for a rude shock next time they attack us. Oh, I can hardly wait." By the way, Ever, while you're putting together those new fortifications for our town, I was hard at work gleaning even more secrets from the Cantland Chronicle, and I learned something quite remarkable. The monsters of Cantland do not merely roam this realm willy-nilly. They are under the control of a great and powerful monster. Only by defeating this fearsome fiend can light be restored to this land. Ever, my girl, we know what we must do. We must continue to strengthen our town's defenses to fend off the monster's increasingly aggressive assaults. But as we do so, we must also add to our own arsenal of weapons and armor that we might one day defeat the monster's leader. The stone stockade you built is but the first step on our road to victory. Good work, Ever. Good work. Oh, I got 3 fur. With the stone stockade keeping the monsters at bay, we can finally concentrate on making Cantland great again. However, I've noticed that you had your hands full lately tending to the various whims and whimsies of your townspeople. Seems you haven't had much time to focus on your own building work. So I'm giving you free rein to build whatever pops in that funny little head of yours. You can build new rooms or furniture, or even just replace the walls of your current buildings with something a little more durable. You need to practice your building skills and become a better builder than ever before. In doing so, you'll bring this city another step closer to its glorious revival. So go, Ever. Do what you must to take this town and your building skills to another level. By my lustrous locks, the city's looking better than ever. Your building skills are just as the Cantland Chronicle decides. But Ever, my girl, you still have a long way to go. It is nearly time for you to seek out one who can bring out even more of your powers of creation. The Cantland Chronicle describes a legendary blacksmith who went by the name of Magog. Though Magog lived many hundreds of years ago, it seems his descendant is still alive somewhere. If we are to stand any chance of defeating the monster who rules this land, we must find a way to build even stouter walls and stronger weapons. If anyone knows the secrets of forging such items, the scion of Magog may be our man. I'll gather all the information I can about him and let you know as soon as I track him down. When that time comes, Ever, I hope I can count on you to do your duty. By my knobbly knees, Ever, I have terrible news. It seems the monsters plan to attack us again in greater force than ever. We do have the stone stockade on our side and stronger weapons than ever before, but still, we must not let our guard down. Be sure all your weapons and engines are close at hand and be ready to face the enemy down. So, are you ready? Let's do this. I'll kick their butts. Now comes the boss, probably. Yeah. Woo. A portal opens up. Yay. Pippa says, wow, Ever, now that you got that new teleportal, you can go to a whole new island. You know, I've been doing a lot of cooking lately. I'm itching to try out some of the new recipes I've dreamed up. For example, I thought I could stuff some chimera's beaks with plum berries and grasshoppers. And then boil them up into a mixture of earth and blue goo. But when I told Rilla my idea, he said he'd die if he had to eat something like that. So, Ever, I was wondering if you could show me one of the new recipes you've invented. Something that tastes really tasty but doesn't make you die. I know, you're really busy doing things for Willow and everyone else, so I don't mind if you can't help me straight away. LaRouche says, hello there, Ever. Having fun with all your little building projects, are you? I'll tell you right now, if you're thinking of building this city even bigger and making weapons to fight the monsters, I'm dead against it. I'm not saying it's fun to build things. And if I did say that, I would not be lying. It's a dark dreary. If it was just a little bit more inviting, I don't doubt I would feel so quite, well, negative, but to sum it up, I think the workshop needs a leather sack and a sconce on a wall. It could do with a shop sign hung up there, too. Wouldn't that make it a perfect place to work? I do have a shop sign on the wall. Maybe I need to have it on the inside. There's the sconce. And what else did you want? Oh, a leather bag. There's a new person. Phew, I finally made it. I found the source of the light. Look at all these beautiful buildings. I'd heard the rumors, but I never imagined it'd be anything like this. Hold on. You didn't build this whole town yourself, did you? But that would mean you must be her, the builder. Great goddess above, this is incredible. I can't believe I'm meeting the real life builder in the real life flesh. So you're rebuilding the ruins of Cantlin, aren't you? The city that was once watched over by the giant golem. My name's Sheridan, by the way. I was traveling the world for a long, long time before I finally found my way to this place. I know I don't have much to offer, but I would gladly tell you the lands I've seen on my way here. I can't say how much use you can make of information like that, but I'm happy to tell you all I know. If it's alright with you, I'll settle in straight away. How are your improvements to the workshop coming along? I prefer to live alone, but there's no denying that having shared space to build new tools makes life a lot easier if only that room were more inviting. First, you need a leather sack. Sconce and shop sign. Word is fine indeed. I was just talking to a new friend Sheridan, you see, he told me where to find it. And it seems the island where this man was seen is on the other side of that very teleportal. If you could persuade them to join our town, there'd be no way end to the mighty arms and armors we could build. Now be sure the new teleportal is firmly in place, Ever, and go track down that man. There's a sconce and shop sign. There's a sconce right there. A light shines in the darkness. Images begin to form in Ever's mind. Would that I might pass all the remaining days of my life alone with my beloved. Yet the knowledge that a monster might rob us of the simple joy at any moment weigheth heavy upon my mind. But all should be well with now to seize the dragon lord. Godspeed, you brave adventurer. To be alone with my beloved is to forget all that threateneth this world. But alas, I cannot put our blood entirely from my thoughts. For my lover informs me that were our world to be destroyed, our love too must surely perish. And yet, I know in my heart that we shall soon be redeemed for this peril, for thou art the scion of our Erdrick, hero of legend. When dark doth spread across this land, light shall return by Erdrick's hand. That was my dear departed grandsire's favorite face. O almighty goddess, we pray that the ancient teachings hold true, thy light shine upon thy brave quest. It seems like a memory of something that happened long, long ago, but whether it was their own memory or somebody else's, Ever can't remember. Where did those come from? The monsters appear near Ever's base. Sand. Oh, I can make glass now. Cactus cutlets. Rabid bunny? Rabid bunnies? Meat. Bunnicorn steak. Smack that booty. This is just a piece of structure. Okay, he must be this way. Hey, human, over here. Hey, you're the Evergirl Clubberina was talking about. I really hate you humans, but Clubberina told us we have to help you, and what she says goes. I'll give you the lowdown on the local area, but nothing more. This place is called Demdara Desert. There's never been anything here for as long as anyone remembers. Well, I say there's nothing here, but there's still all sorts of materials you won't find near Hamilton Heights. If you're into that sort of thing, you should take a look around. Iron. We must be getting close. Over here! Pippa! Oh, hello, Ever. What are you doing here? Ah, so Rolla sent you here to look for the blacksmith, did he? And you came running straight away, I suppose. Honestly, that weird beardy's got you working like its own personal dog's body. You want to know what I'm doing here? Hey, Ever. Why don't you leave that lazy old geezer behind and run away with me? Truth is, everyone back in Cantlin really gets on my nerves and I just can't take it anymore. Come on, Ever. Run away with me. Let's start a new life together, just the two of us. Inhale. Is someone there? Oh. Huh? Who are you? Seeing as you made it in here, I take it you got the better part of that guard. But more importantly, what are you doing around here in the first place? Huh? Building your own city, are you? And you're looking for a certain blacksmith to help you out? Then you're in luck. If you want a blacksmith, you come to the right place. I'm Magnus, heir of the legendary Magog. But let's save the proper introductions for later, eh? You can tell me all about this town of yours when we're there. Don't you kill my blacksmith before I even get him into the house. How dare you? Court, did you build this whole place yourself? No doubt about it then. You're that girl they was always telling stories about, the legendary builder. If you don't mind, I'll make myself at home. I ain't anything special, but I'll help you whatever way I can. There's just one thing that bothers me. This land you're building on, this is where the old fortress city of Cantlin used to be, isn't it? Do you think it's true what they say? That the place was pounded in the ground by a giant golem? What's that? The golem didn't destroy Cantlin, it protected the place? Well, it all happened hundreds of years ago now, so I suppose we'll never really know what happened. But the story I've heard was passed down by the survivors themselves. I can't see why they'd lie about a thing like that. Anyway, seeing as how you're a legendary builder and I'm a descendant of legendary blacksmith, I should probably teach you the secrets of making iron arms like what my father told me and his father taught him. Of course, you'll need plenty of good iron to get started. If you're running low, the damn desert's full of this stuff. I almost got attacked. I don't know what it is about this place, but since I arrived here, I feel like I've been thinking clearer. I tell you, it ain't just the sky, it's gone all dark. Darkness gets in your heart, too. Apparently, it ain't only a monument to the dead, but a place to worship their boss, whoever he might be. I've also heard the place is full of treasure, but if you know what's good for you, you won't go poking your nose in. Rollo says, "By my bad back, you've done it again, Ever. You brought the blacksmith back to Cantlin." "What's that? You met a monster that looks just like the Pippa? And she was guarding the Magnus's cell?" "Hmm. Then it's just as I feared. The monsters are watching our every move. How else could they know about Pippa and myself? No doubt they captured Magnus expressly to lure us into their trap. These fiends are not to be underestimated. We must redouble our defenses. But before that, good work, Ever. If you've not already done so, I recommend you speak with Magnus and learn from him everything that you can." Okay. Ever, I've been talking with Sheridan, a resident traveler in chief. He tells me that the land from which he rescued Magnus was once known as Dandara. He also tells me of vast wealth of treasures hidden within the Great Pyramid that stands there now. The Cantlin Chronicle mentions an ancient fire-breathing statues called evil idols, and Sheridan assures me that form part of the Marsters Horde. If we had those statues, we could build an even stronger stockade with which to defend our town. So go, Ever, for the sake of our town's continued safety, travel to Dandara, enter its spirit, and return with 2 evil idols. But make sure you are well prepared. It is said that evil idols are nigh indestructible. You must take the strongest weapon you can find if you mean to dislodge them. Magnus says, "I don't know what it is about this place, but ever since I arrived here, I feel like I've been thinking clearer. I tell you, it ain't just the sky that's gone all dark. It's darkness gets into your heart, too. Back in Damdara, where I'm from, the monsters have been building this massive pyramid thing. Apparently, it's only a monument, and not only a monument to the dead, but a place to worship their boss, whoever he might be. I've also heard the place is full of treasure, but if you know what's good for you, you won't go poking your nose in." Those golems look ferocious. I don't know if I want to play with them. A dash of salt, a pinch of cloves. Thou canst see me? How very unexpected. 'Tis a rare one indeed that can see a denizen of the spirit realm such as I. What manner of man am I? I was once a culinarian of much renown. I created the most sophisticated dishes unlike aught the realm had seen before. The pinnacle of my work was the invention of the brick barbecue. Alas, I never did get the chance to share my genius idea with the world. The enticing aromas of my very last meal attracted a band of roving monsters. Within my dish of spiced plum berries, not enough to satisfy their hunger, they slew me. Be wary, traveler. With great cuisine cometh great danger. Thou hast slain the monsters? 'Tis a pity. I was hoping to offer thee a waiter's role in my spectral restaurant. Ah, but since thou canst see me, maybe there's another role thou must fulfill. I bid thee assume my mantle, carry on my legacy of culinary research, and make use of the secrets I did uncover. Go out in the land of the living and become the greatest culinarian in the world. What sayest thou? 'Tis an offer few would refuse. Would thou become one and only head chef of Elfgard? What? They're too busy building to turn your hand to anything else? Ah, there's a fool. Does not thou not see that cooking is but another form of building? Shouldst thou truly hope to save this world, I urge thee to continue my work. I shall teach thee how to build the brick barbecue. Protest all thou might, but thou shalt be taught. I prithee, allow my genius to aid thee in thy quest to make Alfgard arise again. Brick barbecue. A pink block. Hmm. Okay, so we got the portals there. Okay. Let's see here. Give me just a second, okay? All right, I'm gonna close the stream just a little bit early because I have to go to the bathroom. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and sorry that my camera wasn't working well. Bye now.
Hey there, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in our next video. If you want to catch me live, that's twitch.tv/everevernews. Thank you.